There it is. I'm just trying to remember what I was thinking when I did this. So in the previous bull market, we had the 5 wave up. Volume levels. Okay, we're back into, we lost this monthly level, but we're coming back. Retracement. Okay. So we lost this SR flip here. Came back to test it as resistance. And maybe the SR flip is this one here. Actually, look. So there's one lower down here. So effectively we come into this SR flip. I don't like that we haven't taken the liquidity from the previous lows. But it was a good place to buy because it's an SR flip lower down. You're only really trading it right up to this area here. Right now. We have to cross that 50% mark to get back above this kind of, you see we're kind of in this area now. In this area. Just check these volume levels. These that weekly is gone. We have a new one. Just a couple of weekly levels there. A little bit of resistance above us. And obviously we're in the current week. I'd be interested to see if we close above this weekly level here. And then you have one lower down here. So we're in a bit of an area of choppiness. Lots of levels. We're potentially coming back test. Do you see this whole thing? This is a monthly area of interest. This this purple line. We have to see how the month ends, but we've broken it on the monthly time frame. You just want to hold it on the monthly time frame. So we're still in the month. It's hard to see. And we just have to wait for this to play out. We probably will hold that monthly level. And then when you zoom in a little bit, they're kind of following Bitcoin a little bit. It's a shame we can't get back to this lower trend line, huh? Hasn't really hit it though. I've just taken off these top lines. So I'm wondering if it's slightly different actually now. Let me see. Just hide it. Just have to do something. Let me see. Yeah, potentially. I don't like how it's not amazing. It's not an amazing channel. But, you know, it's close enough, I guess, there and there. That's fine. And then here it's like, it's close enough, but it's just not there. If that is a slightly steeper channel of these lows, I had it lower down before. And I was taking that from these highs there to there. But maybe this one is red one is better that I've just done. Maybe this red one is better. So if that's the case, then look, that's perfect. Look where you're buying. So you have a very easy invalidation now, really, because you don't want to now lose this current pivot that's been put in. Yeah, I think that's it. Like, you don't now want the price to go down because you have this like nice trend line. It's hit. This is the third hit, and you do have a little bit of an SR flip going on here. See that? And last 12 hours, the last 12-hour candle did take the liquidity from the previous 12. It didn't take it down from this one, but it did take it from the previous candle. And now we're back at the high of the next 12-hour candle. On the daily time frame, we're pushing up. It's not looking bad. It's not a bad setup right now. So effectively, your setup is this now, because you don't want the lows to be taken now that you've held a higher low. And that could be it. That could potentially be the lows put in. It's possible. All the way up to the value area high. You've got like these higher time frame levels in between, like these weekly levels. They will offer resistance, you know, like that's the thing. And this, we really need Bitcoin now to start going up, and then all of these altcoins are gonna really enjoy life. But you have this kind of strong area of interest here, which is what I wanted it to hold the support. But potentially these are higher level areas of interest, like weekly and monthly. When you look at the weekly and monthly time frame, it may hold support. Like just this could be the wick down, but it could hold support, because you have to see how the weekly candle closes. This is a weekly time frame level. You have to see how the weekly time frame closes. So yeah, it's not looking too bad, actually. Let me just try something on fib time. Hold on. You have these lines. Get rid of these. Okay. Look at this, it's interesting. We're coming into a pivot soon as well, potentially, from this previous wave. This whole thing's corrective. That was the bear market low. Hmm. I think maybe the wave one started there, huh? They've got 4 green months. See that? 4 green months, and this is the wave 3. Similar to some other tokens. I'm thinking it's hard to, I'm not going to bother counting them precisely. I'm wondering if this was the wave 1 here. And then you had this correction. And that was your wave 3 there. So we could be in the wave 3. I'm not sure. How did it impulse before? Before it was very impulsive, you see. Like up, up, up. It was very impulsive before, and now it's not as impulsive. We could still be correcting. Maybe this isn't a wave yet. We haven't really impulsed. I don't know. That looks like a wave. But I don't like any of that price action. It's hard to determine whether there was something going on there. Boosted down. You'll keep an eye on this because I can't tell. it's a little bit hard to tell where we are. But this is a good place to buy for sure, and you have an easy invalidation because you now that you've held a higher low, you're into this trend line, you're into this SR flip. You don't really want the price to go down now, okay? Then you just get invalidated. That's fine. Then this is not correct. But you have a very easy invalidation there, and you have quite a good ROI on this trade. It's a 1 to 16 up to the value area high. It'd be nice for that to impulse up to just get out of this area. This is potentially a 1, and this could be the end of the 2. I don't know if this is a 1, can't tell. And this is the 2, and this is just a 1. This is like a bigger, this could be like a bigger 3 that's forming. I don't know, okay? I can't tell yet. We have to see. We have to see how this one plays out a little bit. Potentially, yes. Potentially, yes. Yeah, I can see some kind of fib time alignment on some of these pivots. If that was the 1 to the 2. Potentially, we are in some kind of 2 correction on the wave 3. Okay. It's a quite deep correction for a 2. It just held a higher low, which is okay. Which is okay. It got all the way down to the 886. You see that down here? Very deep correction. So just based on this corrective move here, you would expect you get back into resistance when you get back into this higher range here. Yeah. Used to a full fib pull, volume pull on that higher range to see where the resistance is. Probably here where the 1414 is. This value area low. The point of control of that previous range is quite close. So there's going to be resistance there for sure. And let me have a look if there's any higher levels. You've got a daily level there too, roughly about the same area. So I think you're going to have a little bit of a resistance zone here. Okay. So I've marked that off. Wait, there's again. Let's just say the 2 is ending here, hypothetically. And this is the first one. Okay. So that would put your one, two. Yeah, that's a really good area. About $26. Push up to $26. I think that would work. I think that's the trade. You've got resistance coming a little bit lower, potentially, at 21.22. But you see how this dropped really fast? Yeah, do you see how it dropped really quickly? I think eventually if we were to kind of push up, get above that high, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes up quite fast as well. back into this area here. So I'm thinking $26 is a good area to target. All right, that's Atom.